Brunswijk, and a tiny little bit more reach, but not much. They are reasonably even matched there in terms of age as well, so it will be down on skill set.
And this LFL fight in the light heavyweight division is scheduled 3 rounds of 5 minutes. Referee is Mr. Daniel Sharifi.
Gentlemen, you know the rules, fight hard, fight clear, listen to my comments all the time. No questions, touch gloves if you want, step back.
Oh, and Brunswijk has been glowering down at Kulpa here in a way.
Intense is the right word, I think. I don't think he has blinked since stepping inside the cage.
And that's for himself, because he's pretty aware that Kulpa is not going to shrink from him. He's expressing his own feelings here, not trying to necessarily undermine Kulpa.
So 3 rounds of 5 minutes. Brunswijk in the orange, Kulpa in the gray. Let's see what happens in this. There's a lot of intensity in the cage right now.
People talk about feints a lot. There's a lot of people overuse them, but Brunswijk is really flashing some fake punches to try to draw out a response. A feint is not something that automatically works. It's a skill like anything else, and you can see these are very convincing. And he'll be able to draw a read. You can also make the man ignore the punches. Feint so much that he ignores you and then slips them through.
Good jab there by Kulpa. Answer for that leg kick.
It's interesting to see how the pair of them move. Kulpa very agitated in his movements, like you were saying, Robin, short, sharp little feints, and Brunswijk is a lot more solid ground, kind of walking him down, just using posture.
Yeah, and then he'll flash his hip or he'll flash his shoulder and see what Kulpa responds to and what he doesn't. And all of that is giving him data to be able to land some shots.
And it'll be interesting to see at what stage Kulpa tries to make use of his grappling. But at the minute, Brunswijk's distance, as you'd expect from a kickboxer, seems to be very measured, very controlled.
Yeah, with the feints, I think he's trying to pressure a takedown out of Kulpa and then counter that. Because he hasn't really thrown a lot of strikes. Brunswijk, that is.
And you can see Kulpa when he's very cautious of rushing in and not getting caught on the counter there.
Remember Brunswijk.
Yeah, and he just avoids.
Kulpa is a lot more active so far. Pressured by Brunswijk, but hasn't really done much yet.
You get the feeling he's trying to impale him on one big punch or kick.
This is what Kulpa wants to do. He wants to put Brunswijk with his back against the fence and then get into the clinch and work for his takedowns.
Yeah, that hurts. Brunswijk is seeing everything, and he's definitely trying to pattern set Kulpa a little bit. But yeah, you're right, Stefan. He's not just doing enough yet that you would give him half the round. You would give it to Kulpa.
Now he's got a hold of him.
Oh, Kulpa, there's an opportunity now to take advantage.
Slip by Brunswijk, and Kulpa make the most out of that.
And now we get to see where Brunswijk's clinch control, defensive wrestling is, and whether Kulpa can take advantage of this.
Brunswijk's got 2 hands on 1 wrist here. Now it's more of a 50-50 position.
If he can break free from this and then get back to the middle, it's going to be a huge confidence boost for Brunswijk.
Yeah.
You may see him get more active after that.
You're right. But he's still got to accomplish that still. That's a nice choice, and it resulted in a separation.
Yeah, he went for a spinning elbow, I think, but...
You didn't land the elbow, but you got free.
Yep.
No?
There's a jab. Good jab answer, though, by Kulpa.
And just like you said, Stefan, as soon as he was able to separate his work,
beautiful overhand.
Yeah, tucked it over.
You see Brunswijk is getting more loose now.
Yeah.
There's the left hook. Power.
You see Brunswijk is just trying to draw him in, just trying to make him think, change the angle.
Brunswijk also wants Kulpa to throw one or two like that and then catch him with it. But Kulpa threw one or two to get to the hips and get to the body.
Good defense so far by Brunswijk. He's not biting on the guillotine.
Nope.
He's using that underhook. He wants to spin and break free again.
And we'll see 20 seconds left in this round. It could go either way here.
I like that from Kulpa, the foot stamps.
Yeah, if you're Kulpa, you feel pretty good about this round.
I think Brunswijk hurt me.
They're right in front of us.
Jumping knee by Brunswijk. There's the aggression.
An intriguing first round. Robin, if you had to say who you'd call it, that very even, but who would have the advantage?
Very even. I think both guys will be very happy with that round. Brunswijk was able to defend being taken down to the ground and grapple in tight a little bit and hit on the separation, and Kulpa worked more. Kulpa was able to work more and did a little bit of damage and wasn't hit with anything clean. So both guys going into the second round liking the first round.
And intriguing just how different it was to our previous heavyweight fight. There was the shot.
That overhand right was the single best shot of the round, but a lot of judges will just see Kulpa, all the small things he did, and maybe give it to him. What do you think, Stefan?
Yeah, it's a very difficult round to score, really. I hope the second round Brunswijk is going to get a little more loose, let go a little more, fight in a higher pace. Maybe. I really feel that it's going to give a lot more problems for Kulpa.
Maybe Brunswijk being able to get out of those clinches, the area he maybe necessarily wouldn't want to be in, just gives him that more confidence to know he can throw and get caught and escape that clinch against the fence.
Yeah, and he created possibilities for himself from the clinch with the elbow, with the knees. So it's good to see.
When we were talking about Mario Pinto, our main event, the champion, about what makes him so successful is he's super decisive. When it's time to throw, he throws. And Brunswijk was a little hesitant in round one, and he needs to have that decisiveness himself here.
So Brunswijk now knows that he can stop the takedowns. So I like the good left hook there. I like the pressure from him now. I want him to keep Kulpa between the orange line and the fence. That
left hook was set up by a fake body punch. Just sort of threw a fake body punch, which loaded the left hook.
That loaded something different.
Yeah.
And we'll see pace slow down a little bit again.
Stiff jab there by Brunswijk. I want to see more counters from Brunswijk.
Through 6 minutes, this is the kind of fight that coaches don't like when it comes down to the end, because both guys will feel like they're winning. And that's actually really dangerous to go into a decision when you feel like you're winning, but somebody else sees it a different way. So one of them needs to really have something definitive happen in this round.
And that happens all the time with the judges.
Brunswijk on this one does seem to have a little bit more control of the ring. Yeah, pushing Kulpa back a bit more compared to the first round, which does make a big difference and is part of the judges' criteria.
And if Brunswijk starts loading up on him and landing on him a lot, it'll be as a direct consequence to his patience to this point. So, he knows what he's doing. He might have to give up a round to get this data to be able to land these shots, but he knows what he's doing. He's super experienced, super knowledgeable.
And he seems to be finding a home for some of those strikes.
Beautiful takedown there by Kulpa, though. This is interesting.
Yeah, and this could be a huge moment for Kulpa if he manages to. Oh, he's looking for the back here. He's got an arm sunk under the chin.
I think.
Has he got it? It could be the rear naked choke.
Good defense by Brunswijk to pull it forward. This could be it.
He's hidden. Quite how locked in that could be.
He's got it locked in.
His hands are hidden. So Brunswijk wants to take that top hand and peel it off, but he's hidden it behind.
Good job by Brunswijk, though. He's going to end up on top. Nice job.
Beautiful reversal from Brunswijk, and that could have been a fight-ending moment for Kulpa, and he let it slip for his fingers. What an elbow.
Good elbow on the break. Look at the eyes of Brunswijk now. That woke him up.
Brunswijk, just before that takedown off the flying knee, had landed 2 or 3 big ones and a spinning elbow.
And a jumping knee attempt. Oh, and another elbow.
He was taken down off the knee earlier, but was decisive enough to throw it again.
Being able to survive a rear naked choke moment like that is going to give him a huge confidence boost.
I thought the fight was over. It could have been done there, but fantastic defense.
All of the work Brunswijk did in round 1 to learn the rhythm and the timing is
nice
all working
job
now.
there. Elbow. Got his hips out of the way, put his feet on the mat, boom, elbow.
Both fighters looking a little tired here.
Yeah, they just spend a ton of energy. Kulpa trying to finish with the rear naked choke, and then Brunswijk fighting that, and then the series of elbows and jumping knees.
A high-octane round, but Brunswijk is putting some sheer force in between these shots.
But Brunswijk's got the rhythm, the timing, and the range all dialed in now.
Every single time he pressures Kulpa, though, he's doing really well. Every single time he lets his foot off the gas, Kulpa is able to land. Body shot.
Oh, again. The way he talks into those shots, Brunswijk. Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Kulpa doesn't even blink, though.
Now he does. Tough cookie.
Yes. He may have been hurt by that body shot, but he sure didn't show it.
It's a call left hook there. His corner was asking for it.
A nice right from Brunswijk there. He's really starting to find his range and hit those open spots.
10 seconds left.
Kulpa heard the knocker for 10 seconds and immediately went for an attempt to take down to try and score some points, one assumes.
A good judge would see that one for Brunswijk. He just landed a lot of punches through the second half of that round.
It's a tough one though, Robin, because where do you put the fact that Kulpa almost finished the fight? That he had his back, he had the rear naked choke. How do you? You know, I'm glad I'm not in the judge's seat right now to decide which did the more damage technically.
They don't use this word so cleanly, but they tend to favor damage, right? When you almost choke me, you don't do as much damage to me. It's a threat and it's near fight ending, but it doesn't have that same impact on the body and effect of the rest of the fight. But yeah, we shall see. You certainly wouldn't want to tell your fighter that they're up 2 rounds if you're either guy.
Not at all. I mean, we could maybe say first round Kulpa, second round Brunswijk, but even then I feel very shaky on that because tough fight. Both of these men showing incredible spirit. And like you said, Stefan, Kulpa just eating some wound up torque shots from Brunswijk with barely even a blink or noticeable body change.
Yeah, Kulpa is as tough as they come.
And here we go, the third and final round in this light heavyweight bout between Brunswijk and Kulpa. All to play for both fighters here.
You can tell how good of a striker and how experienced of a kickboxer Brunswijk is because he can land these single shots where there's no tell, there's no load, they just get expressed. It's a real skill.
It's beautiful to watch.
And even all those feints from earlier in round 1 helped make it all possible later in the fight as it gets better and better.
It's a good body kick by Kulpa there.
Yeah.
Hit clean flesh.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right through the middle. Good answer there by Kulpa.
Nice leg kick again.
Oh, just hacking with an elbow there.
Brunswijk has missed a couple times, but just barely with some really big elbows. Loaded up on those. Nice.
Yeah. The shake of the head from Brunswijk, which often means that did hurt.
Yeah.
There's the power again.
Oh, but what a takedown from Kulpa. Power
Great timing. And he takes the back. Interesting.
He got the back before.
So can he maintain this as a position
Now
he's got his hooks in this time. Last time he didn't have that on the rear naked and was able to be shook off by Brunswijk. And now he has 3 minutes to work.
Oh, look at this. Really good job by Brunswijk. Moves his leg backward to get both legs free. Perfect timing.
And that was a big moment that Kulpa let slip through his fingers there.
Brunswijk won the small battles in that exchange. When Brunswijk throws a hook, Kulpa actually moves towards him and then takes it off the forearm or the bicep. Actually gets him tighter during the hook.
And I was wondering how much that takedown took out from Kulpa, and he did a very low energy kind of fall into Brunswijk there to look for a takedown and just got bounced off.
Oh, there's the power.
Oh, he felt that.
There's another one.
That little stutter knee.
I think he's gonna go throw a couple more of those.
Can go to the head too.
He throws everything on 200%.
Yeah, it's fun to watch. It's a great fight. Great fight.
Back and forth, incredibly well balanced. It's really swung on these small moments.
Kulpa's defensive movements are sort of a little bit unpredictable and irregular, but they work. His targets are just slightly not where you expect them to be when you throw at him.
And let's not forget as well, this could be the winner of this fight could end up facing for the winner of our light heavyweight title earlier. So both men will be keenly aware of that and leaving it all on the line.
Oh. He came back with one.
This is what Kulpa wants, especially in the last minute and a half of this round, the third round. Good positioning of the head. See if he can get another takedown.
Because the takedown could be the deciding matter in this round.
100%.
Both fighters have thrown a lot maybe on this one. We've had a little bit more from Brunswijk, but if Kulpa gets a takedown for a minute, that could swing it to his favor, which might give him the match.
Still the round, still the fight.
Yeah, this minute is the fight, potentially. Which is so heartbreaking after 14 hard minutes.
Good elbow at Brunswijk there again.
Kulpa never looks shook or hurt.
Brunswijk looks really, really tired.
So it's been a hard 14 and a half, man.
He throws everything hard, takes a lot of energy, especially when you miss and you have to balance yourself back out again. Good job by Kulpa there.
Yes.
Getting that control of the ring and the grappling exchange, just trying to tell the judges, look, I'm in control.
Just a fantastic fight, though. Both just so much will, so much heart. Oh, up and over. That hit hard.
Oh, what a fight we just witnessed there.
That elbow was so jarring from here, and look at that guy. He doesn't look hurt or shook from anything.
An incredible, incredible display from both athletes there, and I tell you again, I am glad not to be sitting in the judge's chair and having to decide who wins that. I could make an argument, I feel, for either of them, but if you had to call it, Robin?
I don't know. Yeah, I really don't. I don't know how they're going to be thinking, you know? It'll come down to that third round, presumably. And it was similar to some of the others where Lukasz did a lot, but Clyde was the cleaner. He landed the cleaner shots, so.
And it depends how much, obviously a big rule is the effective striking or grappling. How much does Kulpa getting the back?
Yeah, twice.
Making this round in this fight. Oof. Obviously he was unable to do too much with it, but that's a controlling position.
Oh, that was a jarring collision.
Oh, there were so many excellent, excellent moments in this fight.
Fighters to the center of the ring, please. Your applause, ladies and gentlemen, for both fighters, Lukasz Kulpa and Clyde Brunswijk. And after 3 rounds, we've counted the points. The winner is the man in the red corner, Clyde Brunswijk.
Congratulations, Clyde, both on the win and on an excellent fight. That was a lot of fun to watch. Probably like a really intense fight to be a part of.
Yeah, it was a good fight. I can do better, and I will do better.
It was a cool one to watch. So you could see in those first 5 minutes you were decoding his rhythm and his timing and the distance, and then just got better and better as the fight went on.
Yeah, true. The first round was just checking and see what he was doing and try to make a plan.
Yeah. How many fights in your life now? Do you even know the number?
Actually, I think between the 70 and the 80 kickboxing fights and now also MMA.
It shows. You're just so comfortable here. You get better as the fight goes on. Thank you for a wonderful fight.
Yeah. Thank you.
Clyde Brunswijk.